Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Ashton Doolin at a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Dan. Escapes the pocket. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. First carry here for Aaron Jones. 3. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he is on third and long. He makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
So that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Dak throwing again. Dialing up a receiver screen. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Now it's Prescott again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal and he'll take 3.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw, McCord. That's complete, Mike Evans. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Give to Mixon up the middle. Drops by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing, McCord. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, McCord. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Second and 6 coming up here. Prescott to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31. Counter play, Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, there we go. I took
Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Record. On that play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. 1st and 10, on to Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, McCord. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On a shotgun, it's McCord. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. The handoff from Mixon, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jets who have it 2nd and 9. From the gun, McCord. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Don't play action here, McCord. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. That's complete. Here's Jones. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 4. That one's cut along the left sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down, here's Prescott again. And finds Connect downfield. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take line. Gun. Stuart. Gun. 47. 26.
Here we go, second and 9. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Prescott with a blitz coming. Running a screen now for Jones. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. There's a 44-yard look from the right hand. Bass's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's McCord to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. He puts some air onto this one. Deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, McCord. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. 40.
Dak out of the pistol. He's got Ayuk downfield. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, it's scary. He just made him pay.
24, Jets 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. To the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Has a hole left, room to run. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tony now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first is Prescott. Getting out to his left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Yeah! All right, Nate. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. All right, Nate.
Back to the air. Prescott. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, here's Jones. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, it's McCord. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it's second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Off the play fake, McCord. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
Real quick. Baby on that record, pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. 7. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. They'll run here following the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yeah, here we go. Like, all right, 26.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
26. 26.
Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. McCord's going to throw here. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's going to be blocked down up at the 28-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Nixon. He's stopping just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third down, Nixon gets it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to it. And the This hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. One play action here. McCord. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's McCord. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Draw with Mixon. And a solid gain there. Brock with about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 39. Completed over the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. McCord. Low finding his back. Mixon. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He runs it across, touchdown. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they've become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down carry for Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins holding on to a field goal lead. Ball at the 33 for first down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Running a screen now for Jones. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. It's caught by Wilson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10. Here's Jones.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Jones. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They look to throw it. Puts a body on the line for his team. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCord. Finds him over the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner. This is finally is brought to a stop.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Throwing, it's McCord. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First down, New York.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.